All right, let's get on with some work. Whew, what a day, man. Like the heat is just, it's like Tasmania heat. It's only about 25 degrees, but there's just no ozone layer. So it's hitting hard. One side benefit, yeah, I guess, of getting my car repaired yesterday, or the big fella. Well, when I say repaired, I had the water pump, filter, and all that kind of stuff done. Got a basic service. They somehow managed to fix my air conditioning. I don't know. So it seems to be working for the moment. Thank God. Anyway, I'm on my way down to Fish Creek Park. Catch up with Matthew from VanlifePlus, and I'll be buying from him a 12-volt fridge that he doesn't need anymore because I've only got this Esky and it ain't doing the job. All right, so everything's gone off really quickly. So I'm going to go catch up with him. I won't really film our interaction. He can if he wants to. I don't want to impose on him, but I'll hopefully remember to turn my camera on when I pull up so you can see I actually did catch up with him. I did. I had brunch with him and Jackie a week ago, and I chose not to film there either. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Stuck behind this slow coach up there. He keeps going fast and slow, then fast and slow. All right, so where am I going? The Sickome Aquatic Facility? I don't know. He just said Sickome Lake. He didn't say where in Sickome Lake. Fish Creek Park is massive. You weren't exactly clear on your location, buddy. So I guess I'm just going to have to look out for a Pirate Queen and Lucky. Oh, well, he's not here. Let's see where else he could be. All right, let's try this way. Boat launch. All right, where are you, buddy? Come on. Oh, there he is. I see him. How do I get down there? How do I get over there? All right.
Like I was filming today, I was filming the Rice Krispies that you gave me, or that whole variety pack. I had like the Fruit Loops, and I go in. It's so like not. Oh, good.
I've been teasing him about not having any of my stickers on his car. So I'm going to stick a sticker on his window. Since he's not here, there's Lucky right there. All right, quick, before he gets back. How about you come with me? Hold on. 1 second. I can't open this thing up, and I want to be done before he leaves. There you go. You ready? Come with me. Remember, this is the driver's door. All right, let's get going.
A quick message from my master. His new horror novel, Moloch, is now available on Amazon, and picking up a copy is the best way to support his writing. It's dark, unsettling, and easily the strongest work he's released so far. But if buying books isn't an option, people can still listen to his stories for free over on the Ashler Press channel. Link in the description, starting with Dark Matter, the first book in the mythos. However they choose to dive in, he's genuinely grateful for the support. And for the sycophants who want to delve even further, over on Patreon you can pre-read and provide feedback on his third yet unpublished masterpiece, 86,400. Death Comes for Us All, Even Death, a philosophical novel about death itself. Now, let's return to his One Aussie's Adventure flashback video featuring the socially awkward human himself. Trust me, that part's not acting.
I don't want to cramp his style, so I'm not going to hang out here. You know, this is his space, and he has a right to his privacy. And me traveling 14,000 kilometers across the world doesn't give me any right to invade his space, except his driver's side window. But other than that, yeah, man. I want to give him his room. So there is another area in this Walmart that I will go park, and I'm hoping it's in the shade because it's really sunny still. Now, my understanding is he is off having dinner with his family, well, his cousin and his daughter. And I wouldn't mind getting out of the sun. Like, look how bright it is. You can see it on my shirt. It feels very foreign to me to go back in and get something switched out like this. I'd normally just go, yeah, bugger it. But not this time. Not this time, Gadget. And I can't see squat. Let's do this. Let's take this busted knife. It says right on there. Where's it go? Sharper than steel. It's certainly not a stronger steel. Here we go. I've got one that's not broken. That was an ordeal. My hip is killing me. I've got this sciatic pain down my left leg. And I've got to book in with a chiropractor somewhere. But I had to go in, give this to the customer service lady, go get some ice, bring that to the van, and then come back and get this. And all the while my leg is like, yeah, I hate you right now. All right, big fella. Let's see what we can do here. I have turned off the fridge, so I'm hoping to God that the ice is going to be okay for the night. I've got 3 bags, so I'm hoping 3 bags is okay. There you go. Here's hoping. Good morning, beautiful people. So it is Friday morning here in Calgary. It's going to be a whopper 30-something degrees. I'm already bitching about it and I'm in the shade. But I'm going to, well, I've got to go to pick up the Jackery today, but that probably won't be till this afternoon. So I'm thinking I might go out to Banff. It's about 100 kilometers east of here, no, west of here, sorry. Yeah, west. And just going to hang out there. I'm going to have breakfast there. I'm going to try a Beaver Tail. I really, really want to try this Beaver Tail. And just kind of cruise. And then in the afternoon, I'll come back because that's when the Jackery will be available in the afternoon. And then I'm trying to decide, do I take off tonight or tomorrow morning? I guess it depends on what time I get back. But I'm hungry, so yeah, let's get going. I was just thinking to myself, looking at these beautiful mountains. Why is this guy going so slow? I would love to have come when I was younger, when I was a bit braver as well, and climbed them. That would have been awesome. But no, I've got bad hips, sciatic nerve, knee is shot. I think I'll end up being on the news for all the wrong reasons. Yeah, right. Okay. That's spectacular. It's hard to imagine. It's been, what, 6 months since I've been here. Is that right? 6 months? March, April, May, June. Yeah, 6 months. The change. The change is just dramatic. Like, no snow, even up on the mountains. Although it doesn't help that today's like 31 or 32 degrees. We're coming into Banff, and I'm pretty excited. But the time, though, I don't know, it seems a bit late. I think it's lunchtime. I really wanted to have the breakfast here, but I guess I can have a lunch. And then after lunch, I can have that Beaver Tail. Damn, shut up with that Beaver Tail. What if I hate it? That'd be freaking hilarious. I came here at this rest stop and all of this was covered in snow. And I stood up on top of this rock and took it all in. Really hoping there's a table here at Coyotes for me. Right. On the hunt for my Beaver Tail. Corner shop. There we go. Hello. I got a confession. I need to try a beaver tail because when I came in February, someone said try a beaver tail, and I thought they meant a real beaver tail. I didn't realize it was a pastry. What's there? So, what's the mud pie? Like, what's that?
It's the base of milk chocolate.
Yep.
With chocolate chip, Oreo, and whipped cream.
Oh wow. So diabetic shock.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the choco wafer is just chocolate.
Milk chocolate.
Yeah, I'll go the choco wafer.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Thanks. Wonderful. Have a great day. Jesus.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the best thing for you want to wear is wear.
All right. Here he goes. That Beaver Tail was the most freaking awesome thing ever. It's so busy today. On the hunt now for a Banff sticker. There's all these shops dedicated to diabetic shock. Oh, wow, this sun is just mind-bogglingly bright. Well, the sun will do that, wouldn't it? But I don't know what it is at the moment, but it's just almost impossible to see. But that beaver tail, oh my God. That was an orgasm and a half. So, looking at my next steps, do I go to Lake Louise or do I go back to Calgary? That was lucky. I forgot my curtain was going to come right up to here, so I can't put it there. So, oh, do I cover it over this hole? There you go. Banff can be down there now. That'll do. I'm looking forward to that whole front wall being covered. Go down here into my little stash. Oh, there's the water. All right. I have decided to go to Lake Louise. I think I'll have enough time to do what I want to do. As long as I don't miss my turn off like I did to Banff. Whew. I really need a separate system, don't I? I'm going to turn this air conditioning on for a second, just while I'm sitting here. Yeah, I really need like something separate, so that way I can have the camera and the sat nav totally separate. Right, let's get going. Well, this is the area to park and ride, and it looks a little busy. I could easily park just on the other side, couldn't I? But let's see. There's this lady want me to go. I can't, there's no window in the sun. On that side, down there. All right, let's put you up in here. Hopefully you can stay there okay without falling. All right, so I've decided to tackle the curtain track, but because I came all the way to Lake Louise, right? I drove a couple of hours to get here in friggin' 30-degree heat, and I want to give the van a rest because it's just been driving here, and I turned up, and no word of a lie, this place is packed. Like, I'll show you because you can't really appreciate it until you see it. Now, this is the car park for Lake Louise, right? Ugh. Which is up there somewhere. Now, look at all these motorhomes. You've got about 500 cars over there, I reckon. You've got more over there. I don't know if I can show you any better. Yeah, see, and there's buses over there. It's crazy. All just to get up over that hill. Anyway, suffice to say, I ain't going to Lake Louise today. Which is disappointing because it means I won't be able to get to Lake Louise till after I do the big lap, you know. And it'll be back to winter again. I really wanted to see Lake Louise in its beautiful turquoise state. And I guess put this away until I'm ready to use it. In the meantime, oh, my leg really hurts. It really hurts. I slipped over in Tasmania and hit my head, fractured 2 ribs, killed this fly, and done something to my hip really badly where now it just won't stay aligned, and so I have this sciatic pain going right down my leg almost all the time. Whew, it's bad. And I can't get pain medication here because I don't have a GP. And I couldn't even get anything posted. You know, the silly thing is, like Voltaren, which you can get as a cream, you can get over like just on the shelf here. But the tablet form, you need a prescription. And so I tried to get some posted from Australia because you don't need a prescription for that. Because, you know, that's just normal for us. It got picked up at customs and rejected, saying it was a prohibited item. What, are we trying to bring in cocaine or something? It's freaking Nurofen. All right, let's just get back on the road and find somewhere nice and cool. I don't know where that is. Canada is on fire at the moment. Oh, wow, it's a warm one, man. It's still like 32 degrees at 6:30 at night, Friday night. And even for this time traveling Aussie, it's just too hot. I wasn't built for this shit. This is why I left Australia. Well, not permanently, you know what I mean? Like, why I came to Canada thinking that they bitch when it gets to 20. But no, they've had like, and it's going to be 30 plus degrees all weekend. Anyway, I have been delayed once again. I've been trying to get out of Cowtown for 2 weeks now, and I haven't been able to, either through not being able to find a vehicle, which obviously I've got now, struggling to find power source, which this was the latest delay, this Jackery. I ordered a Jackery 2000 with solar panels. They were on special. They were cheaper to buy the Jackery 2000 with 2 100-watt solar panels. If you know, you know. I hate it when it's explained in it was cheaper than buying that than it was to buy it on its own or to buy it with one solar panel. So it made sense, right? Anyway, so what I was saying was, it was meant to be here today, and no fault of the shop, Crazy Outdoors. It happened to be a rail strike, and it's been delayed to a Monday or Tuesday, which means I've now been delayed again to leaving Calgary until Monday or Tuesday. But they were kind enough to loan me their Jackery 3000, which is good because I've got power, and it's going to power me all weekend, I reckon, without having to charge him up. It's 77% power, and I've had the fridge plugged in for an hour and a half, and it hasn't even come off 77% yet. The fridge is on, so I don't know. I think it's going to be fine. It's a 3,000 watt inverter, I think it is. So it's more than capable to handle the microwave and anything else I'm going to throw at it. So, which is good because I've got some microwave dinners. What else is there? Oh, well, I had delays with the van trying to find a vehicle. I had delays with postage for things getting here. Starlink still hasn't arrived, which is really critical for me. What else is there? Although I have an arrangement with the UPS store. When it arrives, they're going to forward it on as a courtesy to me because of a bit of a stuff up that happened. No one's fault. It just happened, right? And things happen. Things go wrong. Anyway, so I'm going to go over to Hotel Walmart, hopefully find a shady spot and settle in, and I need to cool down. And those who know me know that I don't drink that much, right? When I do, boy, it's like a tap gone, right? Done. But it's not, I have no vices. So I can have a bender tonight and then not have a bender for a year, right? No big deal. I'm not having a bender, but I'm just saying alcohol doesn't, or nothing latches on, which I'm very grateful for. Except one person latched on, and I can't unlatch that person, and I don't want to unlatch that person, and I'm okay with that, right? But that's the only thing that's ever really stuck. Anyway, so yeah, I got a couple of beers for tonight. And I've got some cold water, orange juice, electrolytes, things like that. So I'll be fine, right? But friggin' hell, I can't wait to get to colder weather. Let's go. This is how we roll here. So Jonathan's grinding off my front bumper rails that are on there. Yeah. Say hello to YouTube, man.
How you doing, bud?
Finally, my Jackery has arrived. There you are down there. Jackery 2000 Pro with 2 solar panels. Just to make sure people understand the title of that thing. Anyway, it's good. So, got it all connected up to Bluetooth, fully charged, Crazy Outdoors. Conrad kindly charged it up for me before taking off, which is super helpful. And I've now got 2 panels sitting right there on the bed, and I've managed to clear out the stuff. But I met a guy, well, I guess he's now a subscriber, but I met a guy called Jonathan a couple of days ago at Fish Creek Park, and you know, we had a good conversation, good knucklehead debates, which I love thoroughly. But anyway, he helped me a stupid amount. So there was a massive big cargo box on the back of this thing. It was goddamn ugly. And he was kind enough to come out to the landfill with me. Straighten you back up here. He was kind enough to come to the landfill with me and dismantle it and get rid of it. And then he was kind enough to angle grind the metal bracket that was holding it on, taking it off. And a few other things he's helped with the van as well. So I'm really grateful to Jonathan for helping me do that. And but it was time to part ways. We spent about 3 days hanging out together. And I am going to Fish Creek Park now, but I'm going to a different area I've never been to before. And I need to do some editing. I know I am so bad at this. So anyway, I'm going to do some editing today, although it wasn't on my cards. And just tidy up, you know, like vacuum the place out a bit, make the bed, because I'm notoriously terrible at doing it. It's such a tight spot. And I'm thinking about taking this top one off, and whether I do that out there as well. So who knows? Who knows what's like. It might be too busy for me to do it. But right now, I gotta get on the road. I think I'm just orgasming.